welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Asam and I am a successful career switcher, and I'm here to share my journey, how I switched from customer service from a non-tech background to cybersecurity. I'm currently a cybersecurity engineer and I'm doing pretty well, even though I say so myself. So this is my second video on the courses. The first video I talked about just prelim, like what you need to do to get started. This is the second video I'm going to talk about courses. Now, when it comes to courses for switching careers or switching to cybersecurity, there are lots. Like, when I say there are lots, there are a whole lot. And if you're not careful, you get overwhelmed. And I think it's at that point that people get discouraged on what to do. People get, I don't know, they just get down, like, did I make a mistake? Because there's so much content out there. I will keep saying this and I'll keep repeating myself. Everybody right now seems to be an authority in how to switch careers and do this, do that, do this, do that. What I'm sharing are the steps that I did. What I did, me. Lessons I learned, things I wish I had done. Yeah, so that's that. Now the first thing I'm going to start with is courses I wish I had taken first before diving into cybersecurity head on. When I started my research, there was a lot of content out there, like a whole lot of content. I was confused. It happened to me. I was so confused. I was so overwhelmed. Looking back, one thing I wish I had taken, or one course I wish I had taken first was Professor Mosse. So all the things I'm going to mention here, I'll put the links in the description in the description below. The first course I should take is the is it A+? I think it's called A+. It's like Introduction to Computers. Like, I know I took it on, he has playlists on YouTube. I did watched a few videos, but I wasn't consistent because in my brain, if it's not cybersecurity, don't tell me any other thing. Mistake number one, so I should have done that first. The one thing I know that I should have done first, I should have understood, or I should have taken some courses on system administration. Now, imagine this information about system administration. This information is coming 2024, and I switched careers, or I started the process of switching careers in 2020 December, and I got my first job in August 2021. I did an internship in June 2021 though. After the internship, I got my first job, and this information wasn't clear. I was speaking to a colleague, and right now I'm a security operations engineer, and I had some struggles, like really huge struggles on like different things on my role, my tasks, everything. And I reached out to a colleague. He is also a career switcher, but he's way advanced than I. He's had like 6-7 years. And one thing he told me, God bless him, was that I should learn system administration. It would help me greatly. And I took a course. I just went to YouTube and just found one course, like I can't remember the course, and it made sense. So that's one mistake I made, and so I'm helping you correct it before you make it. Learn basic, especially if you don't have any IT background. If you have IT background, we are good. Wait for us. We are coming in front. Your own tips or the courses to join is in front. But for completely new to cyber, completely new to computers, completely new to IT, any system administration course would help you. I think there was one on Google. Like I said, I will try to look for links, and if I don't put the links, please just go to YouTube and type system administration, and anything that works for you, just watch it. So system administration, like I said, I have a list down here that I'm going to be looking at. So your first, I said computers, just basic computers. What is this? What is that? What does this will do? What does that? What is tax? Is it tax manager? What are all those things? How your systems run? How to end a program? Different things. Then system administration. Then the second key thing, mistake I made, something I didn't do, I wish I had done, was learn about networking. When you enter cybersecurity proper, when you start taking courses, they will touch briefly on networking. I think they touch briefly on networking, assuming that you know already. because most of their courses are not coming from the aspect of someone who doesn't know. Now, touch networking. Professor Mosse again has a course, a playlist on networking. Please watch that playlist. The reason is that when you start working as a SOC analyst, which I always advise, if you can get that as your first job, you would learn so much. You'll be a way better cybersecurity personnel, or I don't know, professional, if you can just have that SOC experience, that security operations, not necessarily a SOC, but that security operations experience where you're an analyst. Networking will help you in terms of being able to identify IPs, being able to do subnetting, just basic how networks interact, allowed networks, not allowed networks, just general how the internet per se, how IPs interact, how to apportion IPs to subnet, all those nitty-gritty things. Truth be told, I'm still learning networking now. Like I said, it was a mistake. I should have done that first before jumping straight into cybersecurity. But oh well. Wherever we meet ourselves, we continue our knowledge from there. So networking, so I said first thing, learn about computers, system administration, networking. Now, another person you can also video you can watch on YouTube is this guy. Is it Eli? Eli, the computer guy. Great stuff. He does a lot of stuff on networking also. So Eli, the computer guy, does that. It's on YouTube. Then the next thing is watch or take any course. Me, I always say Professor Mosse, his Security Plus. So after you've done his Network Plus, do his Security Plus. Playlist also. Just watch, binge watch. Just get yourself familiar. That's still the prelim. You're not putting yourself under too much pressure. But one thing I will advise you is have a time frame. Don't just watch on the fly like I can watch for you get. Have a time frame. I want to achieve I want to finish everything computer and sysadmin in maybe 1 month. Give yourself on the 1st or to the 31st or 1st to the 30th, so to keep you in check. If you want to take if you want to do 2 hours every day, fine, or 1 hour every day, fine. If you miss one day, don't beat yourself. Just continue the next day. I'm just putting an extra time to cover up. It will help you. Then when you're done with that, you can now start jumping into courses. Now, what I usually tell people is that maximize all the freebies. There's so many free courses on the internet. Free courses on the internet. Cisco Networking Academy is one. I took that. But when I took it then, it was Cisco Networking Academy, Introduction to Cybersecurity was the first course. The second course was Cybersecurity Essentials. But now I heard it has changed. Like I told you, I'm mentoring someone currently switching careers, and he was telling me that the courses that I mentioned to him are no longer there. Now they have the Introduction to Cybersecurity, yes, and there's something else they have now, but it's free. It's free, so that's something you can leverage on. Then now the Google Cybersecurity Certificate course is also another good. I didn't take it when the course came out. I was already working, and I felt like going back. You understand? I was already working as an engineer. Like going back, no knowledge is too small. Honestly, I can decide I'm going to take that course next week. You get? Because one good thing with cybersecurity that if you love knowledge, if you love, like I said, if you love knowledge, you will thrive in this industry. You would grow. So you can always take it. Then the next thing is entry level. I don't know if just try entry level cybersecurity course to pop up. Really intense. So I would recommend that because you do projects, you get a certificate at the end, you get a letter of reference at the end. So it's really great, and you need all this for your LinkedIn, for your CV. We'll talk about that later when we now start talking about how to position yourself. So entry level cybersecurity course is great. Then try Hack Me. I'm sure most of you have heard of what Try Hack Me is. Sign up, do the lab. They have a lot of labs. It will really help. I did it briefly. I actually want to do another Try Hack Me and get some. They give cert. So the reason why I'm saying take on this course, Cisco, Try Hack Me, entry level, and all this because of the certifications they get. You need that to prove to recruiters or prove to anybody or to the world that you are now currently in this industry, in this field. You don't want your LinkedIn to be empty. You need to show proof of knowledge. oh, I'm working on this, oh, this is what I've done, or this is what I've done. This is the proof that, what are certifications? Certifications are proof that you've learned this thing, you understand it, you wrote the exam, and you passed it. So that's what you need. Track gives. Entrylevel, of course, I said they also give a letter of reference. Cisco gives. Not Cisco. Cisco, yeah. NetAcad they give, and they give a badge also. Google Cybersecurity give a certificate. Then what else? Then Forage. There's Forage. I think it's .com. They do a lot of internships. So when you've taken courses, all these courses, and also random courses, I will drop a list of all the courses I took. If you have my LinkedIn, you just go and follow me on LinkedIn and look at. You can just, as I tell people, I say, what courses do you take? It's a lot. That period I was just taking courses everywhere. The course I flew by, I'll take it. Some of them made sense. Some of them I still used it today. That knowledge I still use it today. So that's one thing. So you can look at my LinkedIn. My LinkedIn name is, I think it's Assam VI, something like that. Look at my LinkedIn and have a. I'll put my LinkedIn profile at the bottom, so you can just look at all the courses I took. I was taking random courses, like I said, they helped. So that's that. Then Forage would help you. Forage gives internships for different companies, like a platform where you can get remote internships for different companies. Different companies would have an opening for you to do a remote internship with them. You pass, they give you like a certificate, which is good. You need it on your LinkedIn. Then Mosse. Mosse is my joker. Like Mosse is so they're awesome. When I first started Mosse, that was when I was just entering into cybersecurity. I was still fresh, so a lot of terminologies, a lot of things we were talking about were a lot. But now looking back, because I've been in the industry a while, I now understand a lot of terminologies, and Mosse would stuff you with knowledge. Mosse's teaching is not talk. It's not just come talk. They don't talk. They do labs, like over 100 labs. If you are done with any Mosse course, you are so good a cybersecurity professional that I don't even know what to call you again. So do Mosse Cybersecurity Institute. Their introduction to cybersecurity is free, but they have a remote internship. It's intense, and I will recommend it. Even though I've been in this industry for a while, I actually want to go and do the internship again, because I was looking at the course outline, and there's so many things to learn. You can never stop learning cybersecurity. The moment you say I know it all, that's when a breach has happened to your life, because these threat actors, like we call them, are constantly upgrading, updating. You need to be, I won't say one step ahead, because truth be told, they're always one step ahead of us. It's as if we're always catching up. These people are always one step ahead. They're always coming up with new methods to breach, new methods to hack, new methods to cause harm. And we're always trying to. So when you know that you're trying to catch up with something, like somebody running and holding your hand, and the person has really long legs, you're always trying to catch up. That's how it looks like. So just imagine that picture where you're holding a child and you're walking really fast. You know how the child is trying to catch up. That's how we blue teamers, or we in the defense side, are always acting with these guys. These guys are always ahead. So you two always need to keep up. You can't just say I've learned and relax. No, you have to keep up, because everyday things are changing. So I've talked about I talked about Mosse is really fantastic. Free for their introduction to cybersecurity. Internship is about $99 USD. I think there's some promo happening now. I know it's more than that, but there's some promo happening now, like making it $99. So that's that for courses. It's a lot, right? Yeah, I know. Don't feel overwhelmed. For every time I finish a video, I'm going to encourage you. Don't feel overwhelmed. Don't feel like this is too much. Just start. Start, because what's the worst that could happen? No, let's be honest. Let us be really honest. What's the worst that could happen? Even if you start this process of switching careers to cybersecurity, and in 3 months' time you say I can't do it anymore, you've gained knowledge. You know how to secure your system better. You know how to secure your assets better. You know what data loss is. You know what to do. You know how to handle your social media. You are better informed on how to live a more secure life, even if you don't want to proceed with this as a career path. So that's my take on today's course. I hope you can ask questions in the comments. Feel free to ask me questions. I will answer to the best of my ability. Yeah. So bye. See you in video 3. Bye.